Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Ali Soul. Just being that it's today, November 17th, we have a powerful full moon eclipse coming on the 19th of this month in 2 days. I just wanted to say a few things on the moon that I feel don't get discussed as often. Full moon is very powerful, spiritual, astrological happening that illuminates a lot of the darkness in ourselves, much like the moon does to the dark sky of the night. I find it provides the ability to bring a lot of things with it. Obviously it helps us deal with the dark night of our souls and look at our lives deeper. I find it gives myself, I can speak primarily, I find it gives me a lot prolonged feelings of calm, but at the same time kind of like melancholy, where you're not stuck, but you're just not moving. You don't feel that normal that you feel inside you a lot. I mean, it comes and goes. But I find there's a lot of swings of that during full moons, where I get seemingly almost for days where I just seem to be, I'm with it, but I'm not. I'm a little slower. I'm a little behind my normal self. As well, I find it at the same time it provides great, with that feeling of melancholy, feeling of calmness. It gives way to a great feeling of like something big is on the horizon, something's about to happen, where any moment your day can change, your life can change, things can happen, boom, and you're almost expecting it, waiting for it, without the wait, you're allowing it, but you just feel like somebody's going to knock on your door with big news, even if it doesn't come. I just have that continual feeling, even though I'm kind of walking around kind of lapsodiacal, kind of, and also one of my favorite things the moon gives to me is it gives me the ability to dream. I don't dream as often as I would like. I'm sure I do, but I don't recall them as often. Many times I'm the type that if I do have a dream, I'll wake up and I'll instantly not be able to remember it, even nothing other than the fact that I knew I was just somewhere, but what it was is not there. But I find with the new moons, full moons as well, that I seem to remember my dreams better. The moon gives me the ability to dream, which I like, and with that it brings self-reflection, gives you to take a real, like the moon, I don't know, man, I find myself, I'm out there in the nights, and I'll just stand there, and I just can't help but feel, like you get to really take a stock of yourself and where you are and what you've been doing, and where you are on your path, how far down did you make it, or you're, and I find it also, I don't like going down this way, but it also gives a lot of way to negative triggers, like blocks, the things in your mind that'll quickly get you to the point where you're like, oh, I don't wish, for instance, here on YouTube, normally I can go to YouTube and fine, I can scroll through quickly, go to my own ones that I go to, my subscriptions and such, but yeah, just last 2 days and today as well, go to YouTube, my normal page, it's just full of, I'm like, who's had my phone? Who's looking at all this, that I deem negative, that I don't want to be looking at, but it just keeps scrolling on my page as if somebody else was on my thing trying to get me to look at all this stuff. And that's, that's the universe at the new moons throwing aspects of yourself in your face for you to deal with. So it gives a lot of self-reflection that way, and a lot of chance to reevaluate, you know, your stance, your view on things. But primarily what it does for me, like, seems to be my main thing that I continually go with, is it just provides the ability to slow down, man, just relax, you know. I get feelings, you know, like you, like all of us, we're all trying to manifest our best lives. We're all trying to bring our best lives to us through law of attraction, manifestation, whatever you want to call it, right? We're working on that. And, you know, new moons, I find it's a lot of times it kind of like the universe saying, are you sure you really want it? Because the new moons will throw things at you. I find that you have to kind of step over, you know, you have to get past, you have to keep going, because the new moon will, it's like if you were going to go for a long drive, you got in your car and it was new moon, you would instantly, forgot the keys in the house, you have to go back in the house to get the keys, walk back out to the car, oh, there's almost no gas in the car, so you have to go to the gas station, you're just about to drive away, but oh, no, you have to use the bathroom, so you have to go to the bathroom first before you even get to the gas station. You get to the gas station, but the one you normally go to is full. It's a big giant line, so you have to wait in the line, you know, like, that's what the new moon does. It seems to just throw a bunch of things at you at once, and right now as I'm talking, I see that it's there's 3 zeros right over there on my clock. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the new moon, I find, full moons are very good for that. They'll tempt you, you know, they'll say, okay, if this is what you really want, you're gonna have to prove it, right? Now, there's also negatives, triggers, and roadblocks, but they're not the same. Like, I find you have a sense of knowing, like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this then, you know, and you'll get through it. But full moon is a beautiful thing. It gives you a lot of energy. It's beautiful and great for helping with manifestation, law of attraction. Beautiful meditations can get done. You can have the veil, as we say, is very thin. New moons, full moons. You can get in touch with angels and spirits and past loved ones through meditation. The new moon illuminates the sky, right? That's why do we love the moon so much? All through human history. It's the bright spot out in the dark. The darkness of night. That moon. Provides the light, much like we always say that North Star, but look at that moon, man. The darkness of night would be a lot darker when there's no moon in the sky. So I look at that as saying the moon's there to show us, you know, when there's all darkness around, be that light, to hold, to stand strong, stand up, stand strong, stand proud. Shine your light. That's what we're all here to do, right? So during this new moon, I encourage you to get out in nature if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it, because you are nature. Just close your eyes and feel like you're there. Imagine, you know. I invite you and want you to meditate. Sit by yourself, even if you not into meditation, but just sit there. Close your eyes and just be with yourself. So that's all I got really to say on the new moon. I don't have my 5 things you need to know, or 3 things you need to know. it's just I wanted to say how I go across with the moons. You know, they're powerful, they're beautiful, and they're very energy filled. They illuminate. You know, there's no doubt about it. The new moon is very powerful, and it can give you a lot if you use it. So whether if you have your own routine, you know, I know people that putting their crystals out overnight during new moons. You know, that's very good for your crystals. I myself, if it's a nice night and I love being outside, just standing under the moon, you know. I feel the full moons are every bit as good for grounding as standing on barefoot on the ground, on the soil itself. It's like in the sun when you can feel that heat. Embrace your whole body. I feel the same in the new moon. Full moons. And the eclipse. How awesome is that? We all get to experience the eclipse. Full moon. Here we go. Eclipse season. Last one of 21. Let's make it the best we can. Enjoy it. Work through it. Work with it. And work out. Let stuff out of your mind. Now let self-talk. Full moons bring a lot of your self-talk up. But also, I find one last thing. I just got informed to say here is you may feel like somebody's watching you. Like I feel with the new moons, with the full moons, I'm continually saying new moons. Full moons and eclipses, and during these times, I feel like somebody's watching. I feel like your angels, spirits, guides, past ones, whatever you want to call them. I feel like they're there. They're more with you. Almost as if you can see them right next to you, but you can't touch them, you know? They don't communicate as much, but I feel like they're just there watching. And that helps, you know? That helps a lot. The idea of even when that negative picks up, you know, my guides, angels, spirits are all around me, you know, enough for me to be like, okay, snap out of that one. So anybody that ever gets negatively impacted by something throughout your day, throughout your week, through a family member, friend, coworker, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're supposed to be always on the path, perfectly walking straight. It's, you know, it's seeker's path for a reason. It's you're seeking. You're continually going. You know, it's not a dead end type thing. So take it easy on yourself. Give yourself the same compassion that you would of anybody else. And look up to this new moon, this full moon, this powerful eclipse. Love it. Love you. Love yourself. Love life. Love, man. Yes, hello, and if you made it all the way to the end here, I just want to thank you very much and say like, subscribe, and share if you feel the urge. Thank you.